volume and the surface area of a cylinder. So a cylinder is a type of prism, and it's where you have a circle and a circle at the kind of other end, and then it's just stretched out. So we have this kind of straight side that's a curved piece of paper going around it. So the surface area, the formula is this here, and the volume, the formula is this. Now, the first part of the surface area formula is the curved surface area. So this is 2 pi r, which is the circumference of a circle, times by the height of the cylinder. So this is essentially working out the piece of paper that we've rolled around the edge. So one dimension of that rectangle is the circumference, and the other dimension of that rectangle is the height of it. Okay, so that's the curved surface area. So curved surface area. And the second part is 2 pi r squared, and that is just the area, pi r squared, of the circle. And I've got two of them because I've got the circle on either end of the cylinder. So 2 pi r squared. So this part here is therefore the two ends, which are the both circles. And then the volume is pi times the radius squared. So that is the area of this shape here. And then I'm multiplying that by how far up it goes, and that gives me the volume. Okay, so if you're asked to find the surface area in full, you would use this whole part. If you're asked to find the curved surface area, then you would only be using this part here. So as an example, if I had a question where the height of my cylinder was 10 and the radius of my cylinder was 4, then I could find the surface area, which would be 2 times pi. So all I'm doing is literally substituting into here, times by my radius, which is 4, times by my height, which is 10. And then I'm going to add on to that 2 times pi times my radius, which is 4, squared. Okay, so if I do that in two separate sections, the first one, I have 2 times pi times 4 times 10, and that gives me 251.2, and then I'm going to add on to that, and I'm going to do exactly the same the other side. So I'm just typing in 2 times pi times 4 squared, and that gives me 100.48. So in total there, then I have my 1.68. And that is centimeter squared because it's an area, it's a surface area that I've done. And then if I'm going to do the same again, but for the volume, again, I'm just substituting into my formula. So 2 times r squared times the height. So it's just pi times 4 squared times the height, which gives me 502.4 centimeter cubes. Okay, so this one is volume. We can only find volume of a 3D shape, so therefore this one would be centimeter cubes. So anytime you're working with the cylinder, you need to know the radius and you need to know the height. They're the only two things that you need to know in order to find the surface area or the volume.